We're celebrating here at Hispaniciize 2012 with celebrities in the house, like I mentioned to you before. And you probably know this face. I could ask her, step up. Do you know this face? Yes, you do. Her name is
Nely Galan. Nely Galan.
I know her from way back in the day when she used to work for Telemundo.
Telemundo, the president of Telemundo.
And then, of course, now she has a couple of programs. Unless you probably know her from the Black...
Well, from The Swan and from The Apprentice, Celebrity Apprentice.
Well, see, that's where you know, and she's celebrating with us today. So tell us your observations. What have you seen? How far have Latinos come with tech? How's that happened?
Well, Latinas are we are the hot market in America for everything, and we are just really, I'm here to celebrate Latinas because, you know, I'm very committed to helping Latinas get to the next place in the world.
Now, you being an executive way up there, what is like the tools that Latinos need? Your smartphone, the tablet, or the laptop?
Well,
what is more practical now? You've seen it all from the big PC to server, and like, okay, what do you feel?
Well, I'm a weirdo because I have a phone, a BlackBerry, an iPhone. I have a lot of tools. I use the iPad. I use my Mac. I also have a Dell computer because I don't believe in. I'm all over the place. Our tools are everything for us. That's the only way I can be traveling and working at the same time. So, and I would say the one I'm the most particular about is my BlackBerry because I can't do my emails on my iPhone. I do it on my BlackBerry.
See, there you have it. She's still BlackBerry. And of course, there's a lot of tools that people are using, and it's amazing to see Latinas from all walks of life just talking and collaborating and sharing stories.
Wow.
And, you know, inspiration from radio this afternoon at lunch.
Amazing.
Like, you know, you think you know somebody, and then you hear things like, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he is a pretty special guy. I've known him since I'm 17 years old, and, you know, he's very down to earth. He's very grounded. You know that I spoke about that today. It's about groundedness. It's about thinking big, but not being grandiose.
Now, your first humble start, television, technology, where did it all begin?
It began, I started working at a little TV station that turned out to be Telemundo, but it was Channel 47 in New York, and I started out working there and I worked my way up and I became the station manager, and I learned how to run a TV station, and then I worked my way up from there to run a network, and then I had my own company, and so I'm a good example, I think, for Latinas because I'm not J-Lo or any. I'm somebody who started from the bottom and worked my way up slowly. It didn't happen overnight, and I've done well.
Now that you've done well, what can you tell people? What's the future you see? Like, what are you doing that's like cutting edge, or like you think is going to be?
Well, right now what I'm doing is I founded this thing called the Adelante Movement for Latinas, and it's a conference and a tour around the country. I've done well, and I want to help other Latinas have the tools that I have learned to raising money, to getting government contracts, to getting special education money for their children, because Latinas are already popping in America, and I want them to even go higher. And why waste time learning lessons when someone that's already been there can shortcut it for you? And my tour is not just Latinas talking to Latinas, but I'm bringing people from the outside world, Americanos, African Americans that have already learned a lot of this stuff.
Experts in the field.
Experts. So I really want to unite Latina moms around the country and help them get to the next place, because I really believe we're holding up our families right now.
So it's going to be West Coast, East Coast,
all over the country. All over.
So it starts where and when?
Everybody needs to join on Facebook the Adelante Movement, and you're going to get all the tour dates. We're going to start this summer. We're going to San Antonio, Phoenix, Los Angeles, Miami, New York, Washington, D.C. We're going to be all over the country, and we're also going to be united on Facebook and a soon-to-come website with all the interviews, all the content. So women that are home and can't go to some of these events, they can watch it all online.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You heard it from her, Nely?
The Adelante Movement.
The Adelante Movement on Facebook.
Please find us and like us.
That's it.